I've really killed myself, haven't I? I'm really limping. I'm not gonna get away. Head for the forest gate, I guess. So many doors. Where am I now? The garbage bin was a disgusting mess of rotten food in slick black bags. Saw a thin greenish corner poking out one of the bags. It's my driver's license. It looks damaged. Yes, we take the driver's license back. Doesn't this seem a bit too easy for you? Better get inside then. Norman, buddy. Norman. What was this? It looked like a pull chain hanging from the ceiling. I wonder where it led. Yep. The TV still flickered some indecipherable channel. Oh, Norman's dead. Yes. There's nothing really else we can do. We should just climb. I'm just gonna check out his secret attic and we're gonna get out of there. A bunch of nooses in the ceiling. There was a large cardboard box that had been sealed. Yes, we open it. No, I feel more like that she probably cheated on you and you got into a rage and you probably think it's not your fault, don't you? But you've killed him. There's a reason why you woke up at that old house. You drank so much that you just forgot everything. It's given me a chance. I hope I don't regret it, but if I'm the murderer, I don't want any of this evidence. At all. And we picked the lock. Ew. We're leaving out the front door, I guess. Here we go. Come on. This is the end. You live in quite the beat down neighborhood, dude, don't you? Nope, not my house either. I had entered our backyard. The rain gave me a terrible sense of foreboding, and it chilled me through my clothes. I was expectant, but also afraid. Okay. Moment of truth, guys. Moment of truth. I'm glad you stuck with me through these episodes, but... here we go. I held my breath as I was approaching my back door. Okay! The house was painfully quiet. The only sound was my own breathing. Back at the train, I flicked the light switch by the door and the power was off. I remembered having breakfast here on this very table. Was that yesterday or sometime before? There it comes. The door to the basement. It was locked, where I put the damn key. There was a small pile of mail on the floor in front of the mail slot. How long could it be? Why hasn't Rachel picked this up? Most of the contents were bills. There was a credit card bill in there. Yeah, sure. I ripped the bill. To my surprise, it said something about cancelling my credit card due to non-payment. What the hell? The front door was locked from the inside. I couldn't go out though. I need to see if Rachel was here. Why does everyone have triple-story houses? I had found the last missing piece from my wallet. The old photo of Rachel and I stared at back at me, reminding me of better times. I didn't make myself feel terribly comfortable, but did I keep it in? Yeah. I replaced the photo in my wallet, feel like I had got part of my life back. Still, the image made me uneasy. Why had I thrown it away? On television. I had purchased it before I knew I was going to lose my job. I felt pretty guilty about it afterwards. By then it was too late. The door was stuck shut. There was an old-fashioned keyhole underneath the handle. There's a couple of doors that we need to go into there. A hallway mirror had been smashed, its pieces scattered around the floor. My laptop had been left on and only had a tiny bit of power left. On the screen was a website about the old water tower. There was a key in the top drawer of my desk. Yes, we did. Our sink, which needed to be replaced. One of the taps already stuck, but I was never around to fixing it. We were lucky enough to get a house with one of these wonderful old claw-footed bathtubs. How are you poor, dude? Your house is huge. Unless everyone else is living in 3D and you're living in 2D. That's quite rough. My wife's, Rachel's suitcase was sitting on the bed. It was closed, but I had a feeling what was in it. Inside Rachel's suitcase were a few days' worth of clothes, some personal effects, and a train ticket. Well, guys, I was silent up to that point because I just wanted to let it all sink into your head. The story so far. I'm pretty sure we killed our wife over a marital dispute, and then went on a killing spree to try and cover it up. I just hope that I've removed enough evidence. Let's break through the wall and find the truth. A filthy looking pile of rags has been dumped in the corner. Yep. Is he gonna force me? So Rachel didn't exist. So we're mental? I don't get it. I think that right there was the choice. If she was in there, we would have found out we're a murderer. If not, then maybe not. Yes. Fuck, then I can't catch code. I get it. I really wish I could get it, but I don't. Which means I think we're gonna get a bad ending. I'm really impressed with this game, though. Yes. Yes. We gotta accept it, man. We're a killer. Rachel's corpse was all the way back there. I don't know, dude. So, we've completely removed the idea that Rachel exists, huh? This is weird. Oh, these are the choices. And I'm guessing depending on what I did, would depend on what choice they offered me. Interesting. There we go. Wait! It was a really nice TV a while ago. Wasn't it? I think we're shaping this man's mind. It's not important because I don't have the bloody... Oh my god. We've cleared our head. We're ready. So we have the knife back. We return the gun. Yeah, so we've got to. We've got to get rid of the evidence. It's agreed. We're the murderer. Even he admits it. Yes. Since I had arrived in the town, things have been difficult. Working in the plant, though, have been good for me. It kept me in line, gave me something to do, and helped me to get away from my past. When the factory closed, everything changed. I guess that's when I started sleepwalking, disappearing for hours at a time. Drinking was probably just a way to deal with that. It was almost as if I was trying to beat my brain in its own game. Things stopped making sense sometime after that, and my memories of what happened are still in flux. I suppose that's when Rachel came along. This night had been the worst of my entire life. Would it even be possible to bounce back from everything that happened? Everything I'd seen? You know, in a way, I almost wish I hadn't even woken up tonight. It would have spared me a lot of pain. The man I had found in the old house has killed his wife. I was sure of it. Just as sure as you killed my... After making it out of those tunnels, I thought those sewers might have been safe. I was wrong. The security tape I'd watched showed someone being attacked by what looked like two people. But who was it that was attacked? And what I'd been doing in Norman's place or even at the old forest. It didn't look good, that's for sure. Had I been responsible for what had happened there? What did you think? Was I guilty? Or was I just mad? That forest, though, was no escape either. That notebook especially left me troubled. I remember seeing a similar list on my desk back in the tunnels. Who were the girls mentioned there? I suspected there was more to those woods than I knew, and I had no intention of going back. It was clear, though, at least Norman had been going back to the old plant. He had been to Monsieur the room. Was he drinking up there alone? I thought perhaps he had something to do with that dead guard. But now you've got me all mixed up and I'm not even sure what makes sense anymore. I had to catch my breath, take it all in. At each point, the factory, things only gotten worse. But then going to the Norman store, that's where the confusion and doubt started to set in. That's when my perspective on all this really started to change. Norman was dead, but I had no idea what happened to him or what that box of clothes I found in his attic meant. Did he know? But as painful as all that was, no, I couldn't bear to think about it again. After all I'd said and done, finally coming home was supposed to be the end of this entire ordeal. I had no idea, though, that it was only the beginning. The silence in the house when I first stepped for the kitchen door, that should have been my first clue. Do you think I went through all of that completely unaware of what I would discover? Did you know before the end? Did you mock me when you finally showed me the truth? You don't know what it's like to have everything ripped away from you in a heartbeat. How could I possibly go on knowing what to do without Rachel? Even the thought of Rachel. I was truly lost. As the door swung open, I could smell the damp grass and the closeness of air. After everything, it felt more like I had more questions than answers. You made me see the truth, I'll give you that. But now I was completely lost. You took away the only thing that kept me going. I was sure word would get out, and soon enough the police would come looking for me. And what then? Would you be there to show me the way? What would I do then? That was home. That was fucking amazing! Guys, buy this game. It's not that expensive on Steam, and very clearly I have not done all the paths. There are so many questions that I want answered, and, well, this is my story. I made the story. It was a choose-your-own-adventure game without me even realizing it. That was such an interesting game, and I'm glad that I recorded all of it in one sitting like it recommended. I'm sorry about the silence parts. I'll put a disclaimer at the beginning. Home is dedicated to my wife Nancy, brackets watch your back. The end. Well, what else more can I say? Let me share my story, I guess. Oh, it's taking me to a website. So it appears as a website, homehorror.com/whathappened. Seems to be where you basically look at other people's experiences and stuff like that, and that's pretty fucking cool. So I hope you like, comment, subscribe. I hope you did that on all the videos, because it's split into quite a few. But I didn't really have time to cut it out. I won't do any intros or anything, because I feel like we'll cut the flow. And sorry for the silence. But yeah, I'm really happy with how that turned out. That was really amazing. Go buy it. This has been Clover from TX4 Gaming. And I will see you in my next video.